Yeah, so, obviously it's not the hottest time of the day, but I'm sure people are feeling it. That
Yes.
It's nice and comfortable, shorts and t-shirt, no jacket needed.
You can see the sun already starting to bake.
Yeah, and you were talking about the USS Halsey tours. So yeah, I'm sure it's AC, right? There's AC in the
Somewhere,
inside.
yes.
But outside, you're definitely going to be feeling it, doing that, and even just going to the beach. Look at this. Live sky cam over Mission Bay. This is from the Bahia Resort. Fan failure detected. That's probably the camera. And maybe it's already too hot out there. But some of you might be, grabbing the fans and putting it to use today, especially if you're along the coast and you've got one of those homes that don't have AC. Just, a lot of that cross air ventilation, open the back window, front window, and just allow it to circulate. But it's going to be, a little warmer because of those easterly winds. I mean, look, we're already in the 70s. Poway here, 74. We started off this morning at 67, 69 degrees. 62 Escondido. El Cajon's still showing 59. Where we're seeing those easterly winds, that's where we're getting some warmer temperatures already. Look at Oceanside of the airport. That's at 72. And right at the water in San Diego, about 66 degrees. So compared to 24 hours ago, we are seeing it warmer, 11, 12 degrees in Vista and Oceanside, again, because of those offshore winds that are blowing. We're not going to pick up anything on the radar, no rain, but the satellite definitely tells what's going on here. A ridge of high pressure all across our area, and that's why the whole state, really in all of even Nevada and much of Arizona as well, they're not seeing much in the way of clouds because of what's going on. The big storm is out to the west, and that's where they're seeing a lot of thunderstorms, out to the east, I should say. But look at 37-mile-per-hour gusts there in Alpine. So that's what's warming us up. We go to the 80s easily for the coast today. Average is 60s, 68. Coast 70 forecast, warm today. Be warm tomorrow, but not as hot. And then we're closer to average Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at low 70s. Inland Valleys, low 70s is the average. We're above that all the way pretty much for the next 7 days. But today's going to be the hottest day. Wind advisory for the Inland Valleys and the mountains. The mountains going to be the coolest spot here in the county, 60s.
All right, a desperate search for a missing 14-year-old in the Grand Canyon's come to a tragic end. Now who the rescue crews are looking for now, before it's too late.
The Central Courthouse just weeks away from opening its doors, but questions about a tunnel to the jail still remain. How the county is planning to address that issue without taxpayers having to pay.
A new twist in the case for a missing boy in Pasadena. What his father is revealing in a new statement. You can get breaking news as it happens anytime by following us on Twitter at 10 News.
10 News this morning, connecting you to the news your family needs to start the day.
We're tracking some major crashes this morning.
The search is still on for 4 of those dangerous men just moments before the truck came crashing right through here.
What grade would you give the president? An A for effort, a B for overall accomplishment.
It could pay a mortgage. It may not be as hard as you think.
Starting right now, 10 News giving away $1,000.
10 News this morning, stories that matter.
Okay, it's 8:14 on a Saturday morning. Can you feel it? Yeah, it's relatively warmer than it's been, and it usually is in the morning. And look at that. That's a nice shot there. Looking down at the coast, sunny already. We'll get some easterly winds blowing, so if you've got some umbrellas out on the backyard, take them down. Just put them down for today. We're going to feel those winds, especially in the morning. And then we're talking about 20, 30 miles per hour at times, especially for the valleys and the mountains. And then they'll decrease this afternoon, but it means 80s for our highs along the coast and the valleys. Now to a developing story. Rangers in the Grand Canyon say they have found the body of the 14-year-old hiker that fell into a river with his step-grandmother 2 weeks ago. Jackson Standifer and Luann Merrill disappeared on April 15th after they slipped while trying to cross this rushing creek. Park rangers said people on a commercial river trip found the boy's body yesterday in the Colorado River. Luann, who is the wife of Merrill Boots founder Randy Merrill, is still missing.
There's been a lot of buzz recently over an increase in bee swarms sitting across California. Beekeepers say the calls have more than doubled recently. In Northern California, they're seeing large swarms of more than 100,000 bees. Beekeepers say it's all because of our weather. Recent rains have kept bees inside, but now there's plenty for them to eat, especially with the wildflower bloom. They're starting the colonization process again. They're out there.
Yep, Team 10 uncovering now some new information about that missing tunnel that goes from the jail to the new courthouse, leaving taxpayers with a potential $25 million bill. Investigator Allison Ash has details on the county's plan to get it done without taxpayers' money.
The new $555 million Central Courthouse is just weeks away from opening its doors, but Team 10 has already exposed some critical problems.